Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here for a very special drink today. So the Gnome finally got into the competitive cocktail race, and I was invited to participate in the Normandia cocktail competition in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, this gin was given to me by the competition people, and the distiller went to India and got a lot of inspiration for this gin and then came back to France to make the gin. And one of the things that is really cool is they distilled it from apples. Now, the competition is you had to make a cocktail using that gin. And I want to give a huge shout out to everyone at Happy Raptor that helped me talk about this, me bouncing ideas off. Mark was really great and telling me what French people like and all this stuff. And Ash took some of the most amazing pictures of this cocktail. If you need someone to take pictures, definitely ask her. I'll ask her if she put an Instagram or something. But this is a shaken cocktail, and let's get started. So first things first, we're going to do 2 ounces of this gin. This gin is really, really nice. It's really soft. I think it's a great introduction for people trying to get into gin that maybe don't want that huge juniper forward or that pine tree taste that people who don't like gin usually talk about. I think this is a great gin to go into. Very relaxing, very good gin. Honestly, I can drink this thing straight. It's really, really delicious. Very, very good. So we're going to do 2 ounces of the Normandia gin. Now, this is a honey syrup that I was kind of bouncing ideas around with Mark. And this is our honey spice rosemary mint simple. You make honey syrup and then you put rosemary and mint in there. And you kind of heat it up and stir it around, trying to muddle that mint and that rosemary, get that flavors in. And then we put a little bit of a pepper in there to kind of hit back into that India with the spicy food. So putting some peppers in there and getting it going. But we're only going to do 1 ounce of this rosemary mint spicy honey syrup. Bam! Now we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice to get that. And we got some fresh lemon right here. Bam, look at these good lemons. 1 lemon getting 3/4. This is a juicy lemon. So let's put some 3/4 an ounce of lemon juice. Now, a little bit of a twist is we're going to use apricot preservatives. Really, really great thing to put in there that adds a nice little sweetness that balances with the gin very well. And we're going to do 4 bar spoons of this. And I really love it in there. You get a really nice taste. I tested this on a chef, and he wishes that he could glaze hams with this cocktail. So let's see if it's really that. Let's hope the judges feel the same way, that they'll glaze some hams with my cocktail. And then we're going to do a couple of dashes of our tiki bitters. If you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you know I love my bitters. No Peychaus this time, just tiki. But there's few drinks that I won't put tiki bitters in. So 2 dashes of tiki. Now we're going to throw some ice. Oh, it smells so good. Really enjoying the smell of this. And let's shake it. We're going to shake it for about 40 seconds. So really make sure we mix that jam in there. Or when it's super cold, I want to make sure we get a lot of those flavors. I'm not really counting this. I'm doing it kind of really by sound right now and kind of hearing how it goes. But if I do win this competition, Courtney and I will be going to France. And we're going to go to Paris and go, see the sights and sounds. So definitely follow me on Instagram. Follow the channel, like and subscribe, so that way you can be along with the ride. All right, now we're going to double strain this over a Nick and Nora glass. You can chill your glass if you want to or not, but this is such a great drink. Look at the Madame X. So a little bit of history. Madame X was a woman who was painted in a picture, and it was so scandalous that the French people were like appalled and made judgment on it, which made it more popular in the USA. And one of the complaints was, according to the story, was that her skin was very pale in the picture and showed off her shoulders. And so the kind of paleness of this drink reminded me of that painting. And that's why I named it after her. Also, too, a little tad bit of history. That is a distant relative of mine. So I hope you really enjoy this drink. Now we're going to take our little cherry. We're going to stick a piece of rosemary in and lay it on top. Let that kind of drip in there a little bit as we let it go. Now, I forgot my pick, but we're just going to let it sit in there. And this is the Madam Axe. Let's give it a taste. I love this cocktail. I know I'm biased because I made it, but it's just so great. You know, you instantly get it with that beautiful gin, the apple of it, then a little bit of honey with some of that rosemary comes through as you're smelling it. And then right when you think, you're like, oh, that must be the end of the drink, that spiciness kind of creeps in and gives it some more gusto. I love this drink. It is probably one of my most favorite drinks that was ever created, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it. And I hope the judges enjoy it. And make sure you follow us on all the sites. And don't forget to always tip that bartender. Peace.